Black African Power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Pseudo Killas. We come to do what we got to do, and we're going to do what we got to do. Standing tall, standing strong. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Pseudo Killas, man. Look, this is going to be our first reaction video, man. And I think it's par for the course. Waiting for everybody to come. When they get here, they're going to get here, man. But I want to introduce the newest member to the Pseudo Killas, man. Now, I appreciate his work, the fights, the battles, the cussing outs, the complete just, man. It's been a fight to see the brother reach this stage, man, and what he doing and how he doing it, man. He always been a good researcher and a good debater. Always been that. Got his own audience, man. Got his own thing. But we decided, man, that it's time for him to, just jump aboard, man, and help push, the message, man. That scientific literacy is important for us to understand just basic daily conversations, man. And, I'm appreciative of the brother being on here. And, let me take down the banner, man, so y'all can see who the hell it is. Wow, it's the prize, boy. That's one of them good ones right here, boy. Hold on, man. Man, I like to welcome the MVP. You know what I'm saying? Chris MVP to the Pseudo Killas, man. What's going on, Pseudo Killer? Official, what it do? What's going on, bro, man? Welcome the fucking aboard.
Proud to be aboard. Pseudo's gotta eat too. I just shocked the whole world with this one right here. Shocking. I just want to know if anybody got a problem with where he lie at? Where he lying at?
Man, I ain't made this one up. This real, man.
No, sir. Most
Hey,
people don't know that me and Unc go back almost 20 years, back when he had the public access station with the Real Black Atheists, before the Pseudo Killas was even formed, when I used to call up there crying like a little broad over Christianity. You know what I'm saying? People don't know that part.
yeah,
People don't know how me and Cedric and Juju, we always on the phone with each other, joking, joshing around, you know what I'm saying? So it was evident that it would happen, you know what I'm saying? People grow, people learn, people acknowledge mistakes. Me and Unc done went to war, you know, academically, you know what I'm saying? I've done some wrong things, and we've gotten past that, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I want to give a shout out to everybody in the audience. Yes, Chris Harris is back. I know people have said they haven't seen me in a minute. No, they haven't. I've really been relaxing. I've been busier more than I have. I've had a lot to do, more so than I've had free time. And, you know, Unc reached out to me, and I was shocked, honestly, when he asked me, like, yo, you want to be part of this thing or not? Because, you know, I asked him a couple of months ago, Unc, man, why don't you let me fuck with y'all? You said, Unc, what you say, Unc? Nah.
nah, I don't work like that.
Nah, bro.
Let me check.
No.
Check the
I was like that. No.
You gonna tell that part, man? God dang, man. God goodness, man. Yeah, it's
So,
not supposed to tell that part.
What
I just had to really see where you was at, man. I've been watching you for like a year and a half since the last time you cussed me out and put me off the platform.
Oh man,
Right?
come on.
Nah, it's all good though, right?
Yeah,
And so we seriously, but I just had to make sure that you were serious about, you know, just pushing scientific literacy, man, and just making those small little steps, man, small little steps. I just wanted to had to say it for myself. I already know you're just a talented brother, period, right?
Yeah.
And just the way you pronounce your words, the way you know gather your information together. I just felt like if you just had people around you like I do, right? It'll just help you go. You did all that shit on your own. You know, you just a lone wolf doing it. You know what I mean? No help. But now, you know, you got the access and use to the team. And actually, over the last couple of months, you had a chance to actually see what most people don't see. Most people think we just jump in this motherfucker and do what he want to do. And everybody say what he want to say. That's not actually how that process works, is it, Chris? That ain't how
it's not. You know, one of the things I used to see in the back chat was Cedric, he made a mistake. And when I tell y'all, they jumped on him like he was Naphtali or something.
Oh, man.
I said, whoa, what'd he do? Because, you know, Cedric is one of my favorite debaters. Generally, when he's debating, I'll listen to Cedric. I'll listen to him because Cedric is, if y'all ever heard Cedric dismantle somebody, he dismantles them. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I tell you Juju, Siri, Unc, I mean, they jumped him. Like, I'm like, dang, what did he do? So obviously their ear was akin to hearing mistakes and not just patting him on the back. And I really enjoyed that part because everybody knows what I say.
This is the debate he won. A nigga ain't lost the debate yet. He definitely
ain't lost the debate yet. Not yet. No, not at all. So when I saw it, I was just like, damn, they ain't even patting him on the back. They telling him where he was wrong at. You know, and I was shocked. So you know, even when I come in the Discord, you say something wrong, they're gonna jump on you. And not in a bad way. They're gonna say, where'd you get that from? Yeah. Well, let's pull that. Let's read it together because they want to make sure everybody wants to make sure that everybody is reading the same thing, that you're comprehending what you're reading, that you comprehend what you're reading. So I call Unc and I call Cedric, you know, almost me and Cedric on the phone every morning before I go to work. And I said, I think I know what you mean by scientific understanding.
Mm-hmm.
It's just knowledge of what you're reading. Are you understanding what you're reading? That's all it was. And everybody got mad.
Crazy, ain't it?
And once I saw it, I was like, oh, yeah. He said that me and Unc was really me, Unc, Cedric, Juju, Sirius B. We was really saying the same thing, but we was kind of like going past each other, right? Mm-hmm. What I say over there at Morning Coffee? Hey, man, it's bitter but necessary, right?
Yeah.
don't believe nothing I say. Read it for yourself. Here's the source. You always hear me throw the sources at you. And the great thing about this is now that I'm a member of this team, now I can shoot at Unc if I hear him say something wrong, and I'm on the team now. Oh yeah, it's really gonna go down now.
Hey, I'm maybe more the Highlander.
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. So it's gonna be fun, man. And
that's the strength, though, Chris.
Yes, sir.
It's the value. It's the therapeutic value of each brother and sister helping each other, man. And you know that's how science actually works. It's not the one person in science. That's when people always mess that up. It's a collective effort. That's to strengthen. You know, where the minds all around the world come to be with it, and that's important. And so it's just hard to get brothers and sisters on the same team because science is so counterintuitive. It just is, right? Like you start talking about race, you start talking about genetics. You start talking about how the things come into being. You start talking about religion. Where's the separation at? What's the importance of separating that from that? So, you know, it's just it's a hard road, bro. So, you know, we always, you know, in these trenches and we just hated for it, man. Imagine that though, Chris. We're actually hated for trying to give people clarity on issues that everyday people just aren't ready for. You know what I'm saying? Like the everyday person don't got time to sit around and do what we're doing. And so we bring that, you know, most people don't want to go to college and get this. So we bring the college level material here. I see my man Hits up in the chat. What's going on with you, man? I see the Pseudo Killer Juju in here. What's up with you? Cedric, what it do, bro? Where you at? In the island. Where you at, man?
I'm right here just enjoying the conversation for a minute. Just sitting back, enjoying this moment of fruition.
Yeah, you had Chris back the whole time. But yeah, for the last year, man. Damn, that nigga was fighting for Chris, boy. Nah, I'm telling you, that nigga ain't getting nothing. They don't understand shit. Yeah. Me and have go, no, I'm telling you, man.
I'm telling y'all, I think Chris, and I told Chris, pretty soon, I hear the way you think, bro. You're not going to stay on that side of the fence too long. I'm going to have you all the way over here. Yeah. So there we are, full circle. Official PK. This is a great moment.
Yeah. And like I said, it's not about being adversarial on YouTube anymore. Y'all know me, I can get a little crazy from time to time, but it's really not about that anymore. It's more so about
we don't believe you. We don't believe you. They got we don't believe you. Hell no. First of all, you cannot have Cedric, the MVP, and the guy in the same area. Not gonna happen. Sosa, what's up? See, we got Sosa here now. Sosa, he gonna keep it a little bit easy. He gonna keep us grounded.
Yeah, I'm around the potential for a crash out is always.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Peace, everybody, man. Shit, like I said, well, Chris, welcome to the mob, man. Yeah, man. Look, you know. Plus, I've been around Chris since she Sullivan Debate League. You know what I'm saying? So I've always felt like one of the. Yeah. I felt like he's one of the solid debaters. You know what I'm saying? So he's a crush debate and stuff like that. So I seen him like basically study his way to correct information.
Ain't that crazy?
Just read and study yourself out of pseudo, you know what I'm saying? Into like just solid information. That's how I did it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean? And plus, man, like I love the battles, you know what I'm saying? The fun part for me is like, you know, we got more complexity, more different viewpoints. I mean, we can challenge old ideas, you know what I mean? And change, you know what I mean? Shit help and change each other and you know what I mean, type of stuff. So shit, it's a good look for me. I like it.
Yeah, it's a good look, man. Yeah, Sosa stood up for you. Yeah.
I've been knowing Sosa. Like I said, out of everyone in the community, I've known Aunt longer than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Damn near anybody. You know what I'm saying? And my mom was just all like, call up there and get at him, Chris. Get at him.
God damn, really?
For real? Hey, yeah. You know, back in the day, hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, when I was a Christian, I was a bad Christian, but I used to go out to Egypt all the time. Then Unc said to this woman on that channel one time, he said, this how he looked, y'all. Let me tell y'all what Unc did. Unc went like this. Fine sister was up there. He was like, Christ mean anointed with oil. She said, what? I thought that was his last name. He said, I did too a long time ago. She said, you serious? And I said, yeah. I was just all like, Mom, did you hear what he just said? My mom looked. She looked that up. She said, God, that his name ain't no Crisco oil. She changed it real quick. So, man, listen, guys, everything is centered around evolution. The evolution of your mind, the evolution of your thought process, the evolution of education, evolution of science, evolution of self. You got to keep growing. Once you stop growing, you're not growing anymore, and you're really not giving the community anything either. Listen, the truth hurts. It's a tough pill that has to be swallowed. The truth is the truth, no matter how we feel. It's the lie that has to change. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what it is.
What's up, Gullah?
What's good with it, man? You should welcome to the team, bro. You know what I'm saying? Show me and Chris, we was already on the team with each other. We was on Team Osiris, so you know what I'm saying. We already, you know what I'm saying, already been seasoned. You know what I'm saying. You know, so we spawn with each other, bumping heads. But sure, Chris a pretty cool dude. He's pretty straight, yo. You know what I'm saying. Especially a Midwest dude, so I can relate to him.
Yeah, I'm just loud, man. Sometimes I can be loud. You know what I'm saying? We Midwest boys.
I'm from St. Louis. You know how we get down. You know what I'm saying? They used to call St. Louis Little Detroit. You know?
Yeah. All y'all doing is throwing them double R's, throwing them double R's up on everything. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I got to take down the Mrs. Dr. Wayne video now. So it's over. It's down now. It's gone. Took it down earlier today. It's it's gone, bro. Took it down.
I can appreciate that humor, bro.
Yeah, now I don't got to worried about being a part of Sosa Presents Fried Chicken Scholarship.
Yes,
scholarship. That was funny. Yo, fried ricers. I was like, what is wrong with this man? That was a classic right there, bro.
Sosa Presents Oxtail and Rice Scholarship.
What Sosa mean is put your moderate hat on, be willing to be politically correct, and everybody's right, nobody's wrong. When we're on Sosa time, we got to behave ourselves.
Yeah. And one thing I tell everybody, man, I'm comparative mythology, religious text. That's my study right there. That's what I enjoy. I'm not here to step on anybody's feet and tell Monk he's wrong about evolution. He's been studying it way longer than I have. So that's not my mission here. My mission here is to be a member of the team, have a good time, and give some academic pushback where it's needed. If I don't know, I simply just don't know.
Yeah, get some good interviews. We can find some good people to interview, man.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get it. We're gonna keep it rolling for real, yo. Now we got the famous one. Juju, what's up, Juju? What it do? Pseudo Killer Official, the Queen. What's up?
I'm good, thank you.
Coming in nice.
What it do, Juju?
Coming in nice.
What up,
Everything's good. I'm about to do something real quick, but I'm just listening.
All right. So yeah, they said you had to mute your mic because you had the wild sounding coming out. That's wild. So, we want to try something new with the Pseudo Killers. We want to do some reaction videos, like some up-to-date things, some current events, some scientific material. You want to do everything. And in between that, we're going to be able to do our normal presentations and just, people try to say, well, y'all think y'all the vanguards or the gay. I don't know what the hell they talking about. We pushing science and science literacy. And it's about time that the community get cleaned up. That's the purpose of this. Like what kind of community you got if everybody's on the same page, thinking the same way? Think about that. Believing, right? You got to have a group of people who not just trying to believe, they're trying to understand the situation. They're trying to see what's going on. And that's how affluent and successful communities do, man. They police themselves, basically. If you're just dumb, then you try your hardest not to allow the dumbness to spread like a virus through the community, man. And that's just important. So you see, we got the Corey, all right. and Anton, Mr. Daniels. They had a conversation, man. And the conversation was very, very interesting. Oh, what's that, Juju? Oh, yeah. Yo got the glitter.
There you go. It's official.
Yo got the good. Yo, we got the
banner was
official up there.
flying.
Yeah, that's that stamp right there, boy. Big up to the artists putting that together. So let me. I think that's gonna be real healthy for us, right? The reactive videos, because I see a lot of reaction videos, but I'm not seeing people like really, dig into the type of behavior or dig into exactly what's going on. I seen people pick sides. I don't actually got a side on this one. I kind of think both of them like jumped off the rails, and so
they react without like critiquing the actual information, like how they react to the one with Frank Zanu and the other dude, and both of them crazy. They just got bad information.
Oh, that too. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They react, but they don't react to the information itself. You know what I'm saying? So,
correct. Like is what they saying correct?
Yeah. yeah.
Crazy. All right, so let's get this first little piece in here. Let's get this motion in effect, man. Let's see what we can do right here. Get our first one in here, man. See how we can do this. Let's see. All right. Put this up here. Give our fair use on here. All right. All right. Let me share the screen right here. So let me set this up. Basically, they was trying to work out wanting to get together and pose because they have opposing views on a lot of information. So they were just trying to figure out how they was going to set that up and how they was going to do it. So they already knew it was going to be some smoke. All right. So let's see how these brothers interact with each other. Let's get this started right here. Kind of talk about what's going on. Let's see if we can get it going.
Bad. Just people who got something to say, like what you say and what I say. I think it's going to be interesting.
I do too. Yeah. I think it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, we had a great conversation too. We had time before you got here, so we had a great conversation.
I buttered it up. So
you don't need to butter.
I made sure that she felt good about this.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to butter.
We're still trying to get Shannon Sharp on here, so Darlene can have something to do after the show. That should be proud of.
Oh, brother, too old. That man don't want this.
Well, I know
your chat think they tough. I noticed.
They think they tough.
They think they tough.
Yeah.
So you say that was Shorty on the album cover, huh?
Yeah, man, that's Darlene, man. If you
man, that can't be.
Man, listen. If you went in love with Darlene, I don't know what you was doing. She's the first official bad bee. You know what I'm saying? All day.
Was she Chinese?
Nah.
Filipino?
You talking about Melissa Ford?
Nah, I'm talking about Darlene. She used to always be on the Ice-T album covers.
We gotta look up though. Yeah. Man, what we doing? We're gonna look up.
Do a quick Google.
I remember the album cover like it was yesterday. And didn't Wish McCollum do a spinoff of the album cover though? He did a spinoff, right?
Who?
My man that just had the debate with Drake. He did the spinoff.
Kendrick Lamar.
What was that video he did?
Squab Love video.
Was that it? Yeah, he did it. Yeah, that was it, right?
Yeah, the Squab Love video.
Oh, you missed that, Sosa? What's going on, Chilin, baby? What it do, bro? And then we'll come.
What up, everyone? What up?
What's good, man? Good to have you on here. Are you recovering from the Eagles?
Hey, knock it off, bro. You was on the sideline watching us lose. You remember that?
We had a playoff
Just
game.
keep that in the back of your mind. Y'all didn't have no playoff game. Y'all was eliminated by the trash Steelers. Knocked y'all off the spot. And then they got crushed. It was a terrible weekend last weekend. I'm still recovering. I only hopped on to say welcome, Chris. That's all I did. just jumped on to say welcome. I'm going back down in a hot second.
All right, man. All right,
Appreciate it, man.
And I want to ask nobody in the chat like remember growing up Ice-T and Darlene on the album cover with the bikinis, man. She's yo.
What? That's the
nobody was watching her face
before Coco.
Ex-wife, yeah, man.
Man, y'all tripping. That was the star. That was the top notch album.
You should pull up the album cover. You know what I'm saying? She'd be out there with the bikini on, holding a shotgun.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one. Hold on, let me see.
Talking about Michelle, his ex-wife Michelle.
Talking about Darlene.
Man, hold on.
One is with Corey Holcomb right now.
All right, here you go, right here. Can't believe this Darlene though. Darlene a little bit. Let me see.
She done got older.
Yeah, we all get older.
I wonder how old she is now. Anyway, she probably not 60.
The Power. What was the name of the video? Hold on. Here we go. Get the image. I want to get a good image. Get the good one. Let me see if I can get the good one. Hey, this one's kind of.
Look at her face this time, y'all. Look at her face.
Oh.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it. She go right here. That's it. Let me make it bigger.
Darlene, man, first official, man. She used to be everybody used to just she used to be in the videos, you know what I'm saying?
That's Darlene right here.
Ex-wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She look totally different.
40 years ago.
That's a lifetime ago. She got kids that age now.
Yeah, oh man, Darlene.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, Darlene. All right, back to our schedule programming.
Yeah, I can't believe you shot and you deal with evolution and growth and development.
Oh man, you wild out, man. All right, so they warming up, man. Here they go. They definitely warming up. All right, they warming up, and they about to get it in, man. And I want to see where y'all fall at.
They be out there.
They not that tough.
We
seen
charging them up.
Here we go.
Seen worse. You know, I don't pay attention to niggas that don't got no profile picture.
You know, I
promise to God, bro.
And they scared to step forward.
I don't pay attention. I think them type of niggas jerk off in their socks.
Yeah.
Well, now they've gotten so savvy where they can actually put a picture, but you open it up and it's like, oh, no post, no nothing. It's like, okay.
We don't take that serious.
Exactly. Keyboard cowards is what I call them.
Somebody said, what Craig had here on timeout? Craig had a show, fool.
That's right.
Craig going out here doing his thing.
Papa Craig.
All right, they on the loose talk. They warming up. Yo. They gonna dive right in. Yo. They just trying to heat themselves up a little bit, yo. Trying to figure out where they gonna figure at. Be honest with you. Let me say this before we get this going. So you gotta talk about this. You felt like Corey wasn't kind of ready for that type of conversation. Is that what you said?
Anton, yeah. He's not. Corey Holcomb not built for this type of conversation.
Nope, not at all.
So that's why you think he dragged it in the mud to a safe place.
But if you watch Corey Holcomb, in general, he is mad disrespectful, right? He's always on the edge. He's a comedian, so you sort of expected to be edgy as well, because it is Corey Holcomb. It's like going to Howard Stern and expecting not to get shock job.
Yeah. I'm conflicted a little bit by it. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait till we get there, but you know what I'm saying? This is on commentaries. You know, I'll wait till we get there.
Honestly.
To that point.
But anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. There's so much to say. I know we ain't gonna be able to get to it all, but
we're gonna try.
There's so much to say. I gotta ask you this, just off top.
I'm with it.
How do you feel? Because we ain't gonna do all politics, because that ain't what the show
we
about.
Gotta get there though.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't want you to miss no points.
All right, I'm with it.
What do you feel about this nation as they jack other nations for their resources and play it off like it's other reasons?
Before he give you that damn answer, I'm gonna ask y'all, what the hell y'all? How y'all feel about that?
You know we had that discussion, and it's nuanced.
I mean,
figure it out. How y'all feel about that?
I mean, we in bed with the mob, like you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like
I'm in the car and I need the gas.
We in the car, like I mean, you know how it is. It's like we could talk about it when we get back home and critique it, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's already done. You know, that's how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm. Cedric, what you think?
Yeah, like I said, I'm in the car, and quite frankly, I need a gas. So the whole conversation is nuanced, and you know, we reached to the conclusion that as regular citizens, let's take care of our families, because this is geopolitics and it's out of our pay grade, man. Let's be honest.
Chilembe, where you at? I know Chilembe got something to say.
I'm here.
You heard him, right? You heard him. He said, "How you feel about?" Go ahead. What you think? What's your side on it?
I think as African Americans, we inherently benefit from American imperialism more than we like to acknowledge. That's my position on that. Now, there's a I guess you could say a philosophical argument that has to do with Plato's cave, right? Say if you know about that story or that conversation with Plato about the Plato cave, you know that it implies in some ways that the masses need to remain ignorant, that reality in itself can be troubling to the sustainability of a society. So there has to be some room for ignorance. So I think they said it one time before, nobody cares where the water comes from until it doesn't turn on. And so the reality is most people ain't going to be concerned about that. As a humanist, I'm concerned because I hate to see other humans lose that autonomy that I believe everyone should have. And yet I benefit from it. So that's my position.
Okay. Where you at, Chris? What's up? Should we just keep our mouth shut?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Corey's gonna paint him into a corner. A comedian is very strategic. Remember, nobody thinks and cries more than the comedian. Comedians are very tragic in their approach to public commentary and social issues. So what ends up happening is you guys are going to see Corey begin to paint him into a corner. You understand what I'm saying? This is called framing. This is what you guys see Corey doing. He's framing. Anton, peace be upon my cousin. You know, his name was Anton too. What Anton does throughout this entire conversation is he's throwing little snarkly comments at him, and he's acting a little snobbish this entire presentation. And Corey is trying to figure out how can I frame this argument and put him in a corner. And because Corey already has a view of Anton Daniels and some of his commentary on black social issues in this country. So you guys are going to see Corey Holcomb really do this. I thought it was masterful what he did until the mix.
Where you at, Juju? Where you at? You available? Like to hear your smell on that. As far as America just doing what they want to do in other countries.
Did you call my name?
Yeah, Juju. Did you hear?
Oh Lord!
Of course.
Are we live?
Are we live? Are we there? Corey basically asked Anton, what does he think about United States going into other countries, just doing what they want to do, basically? How do you feel about that?
Repeat that. I don't. I mean, honestly, about okay. I'll answer the question and I'll give my opinion on the whole situation. Tell me say it one more time.
No, go ahead. The question he basically he they warming up. His first question to him was basically, how do you feel about the United States going and just doing what they want to do, going into other countries?
I mean, well, United States been kind of like doing that since its inception. So I don't know why people have this fake outrage about how our country moves or how Black people are treated in this country, because both of those things work in tandem and have been working in tandem since the inception of what we call the United States of America. Now, how I feel about this situation personally, I can give two rats ass about it, because at this point, I think Black people need to be focusing on more important things than two ninjas on YouTube arguing. Like, it's just weird, you know? Yeah, that's just what I gotta say about that.
All right,
y'all learn how to move, get your family right, and be safe. That's all I can say.
You say move out the country. Okay.
I didn't say move out the country, but whatever you do, you got to move in a particular manner where you can maintain the safety of your family, you know.
Okay. All right. Gully, you got something to add?
I mean, she was bold and unconstitutional. You know, I don't like it, but you know, what can I do though? You know, so I can't do nothing but vote. So you know what I'm saying. So
they're gonna get right into that next. So, hey Malik, you want to add something? Or you just
Can everybody hear me okay? Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah, did you hear what Corey said?
Yes. I agree with somebody else kind of said the same thing. It's one of those things where, you know, I feel some way, but kind of ain't much I can do about it. Like, kind of feel powerless in that, kind of trying to answer that. So it's conflicting.
Conflicting? Okay, so I just need to say this. We have been participating. We have been
because we benefit.
We have been participating in the world economy first by force, right? Now I would actually say willfully. If we claim ourselves to be at the foundation, we grew up here as a people, African Americans, and we fought in all the wars, and we're American citizens. You know, I like to think of myself as an African American, and the African part is first because my ancestors was dragged over here. The American part was by force. But once you're in a situation, you need to make the best out of it. Once you have participated for generations, at that point, you need to put yourself in the best, you and your people put yourself in the best situation to take care of your family. And then at the end of the day, where do you think we're going to go? There is actually nowhere for us to go. You can move out if you so choose. Nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, I say lean into what you are. Now, if you don't think the world participates in imperialism, then you tripping. It's the haves and the have-nots. You know, at best, we try to be as focused as possible and to make sure the people that don't have. But as far as that world state, because they're doing it at the highest level, it's gonna be what's gonna be. Either somebody gonna take yours or you're gonna take theirs. It's just the way it's been. And sometimes it's not. Most of the time, it should not be by force, right? And most times it's not. A lot of negotiations, and it's always about the resources. And America need them damn resources. Human beings need that damn oil. They need that fossil fuel. Every time you start your car up, you know what I'm saying, you need that oil. Every time you drink out of a plastic cup, you need that oil. Every time they run one of those big turbine windmills, you need that oil. So it's all based on resources, man. So, you know, I'm not actually thinking that us crying about it is going to change it, because we live in one of the biggest resource sucker upper continents on planet Earth. So I don't. It's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. Just help the people around you that can't. You know what I'm saying? It's out of our hands. I just hate to say it, but it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just out of our hands at this point. And it's been out of our hands since day one. That's just how I feel about it. I mean, no matter where you go, they're gonna need some damn oil.
Facts.
Might as well have all the damn oil. So I don't know.
Well, that's the point.
I don't know what to tell you.
But I think that's the point. Like, it's one thing to have to get your resources from other countries. I think the problem is, well, for me, and I'm sure other people, is how they do what they do, right? It's to the lack of the people in those countries. So we're America. We go to these other countries, we cipher their resources, right? But before we cipher their resources, we have to either destabilize their government. You get what I'm saying? So we understand that destabilizing governments of countries who are on the border of being third world will make them third world at that point, or have third world conditions, right? Now, these same people that we've destabilized their country are trying to get here so they can have a good life for their families. And we treat them the way we do. So we are essentially the ones who cause the inflictions for these people to have to be here in the first place. And then we treat them like animals. Like, it's just not logical at that point. So, and I think research shows that it's way more expensive to have to be reactive and fix problems after the fact than to do things a little bit more civil, I would say. So you don't have this snowball of, repercussions and collateral damage. That I think that's my point. I don't know if y'all get that, but
yeah, I get it. All right, let's go.
I'm talking about this nation, the U.S.
That's the part of the game.
When you say the part of the game, I don't understand.
Everybody didn't been conquered. Slavery didn't exist way before we ever came in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see what the problem is.
Well, I tell you like this. I cannot respect men who are claim jackers. Like I don't
like what? Give me an example.
Like the United States.
No, give me an example, like a real life thing. Like, what did they take?
The United States.
Like taking this country?
Not just taking this country. How do you think you got here?
The transatlantic slave trade.
You smart man.
Right. I swear to God, I know all about it.
So it's very hard to be respectful of what is here when me, for example, as an African-American male, I know how I got here. I didn't take the cheap flight on Frontier here. My people were kidnapped. My people were robbed. They what?
They were sold by Africans.
You say all the people were sold by Africans?
How you think what you think white people came over there and got us?
Yes.
No, they were sold.
So
they just capitalized off of it better than the Africans did.
Okay, so you're saying that all of the black people that were brought here were sold by Africans.
Correct.
So the white people were just doing transactions over there.
Absolutely. It was capitalism. See, the thing about white people.
Yeah. Okay. I say that's his first mistake.
Yeah. Agreed.
I say it's his first mistake. I think the way he said that was wild. Chalimbe, you want to hit that first? Where you at? Because that's interesting the way he said that. A little cold.
He's fundamentally wrong with the history of what transpired. Both of them are wrong. They fundamentally don't understand. There's a lot of things that we say in just general conversation that just isn't accurate or historically based on the evidence we have. Right. And so I think at times we misunderstand what Africa was and really what Africa is today. And because we don't understand what that continent is, or even Europe, we don't understand Europe in 1400s, in 13th, 14th, and 15th century. We don't understand it. And so we misunderstand some of the transactions that took place. Suggest that all Africans that were brought here were sold. That's completely inaccurate. To suggest that none of them was sold is completely inaccurate. The percentages, vary between historians, but overall, you have multiple factors going on at the same time that took place. Along the coast, you will find a lot of kidnapping going on. You can look at, I forgot his name. I'm gonna go look him up as soon as I get done. Uh, matter of fact, let me go get his name first so we can make sure we understand what I'm talking about. Somebody else can go.
Talking about the Moor.
No.
No, this is the first. This is the first British. Um, technically, the first British in slavery. He's the one who started the
Yeah,
the
I thought
uh,
it was
British
something
Trading
more.
Company.
I thought it was something more, but I could be wrong. Go ahead.
It's not the Royal African.
What, the shipping company?
No, you're talking about a person.
I agree. They both started off wrong.
Yeah. To speak in absolutes, like Unc was saying, at the point you have a history here. You participated in all the wars, etc. At some point, history is what it is, and you have to make do with what you got. If we study the history of Europe, slavery was a thing in Europe as well, and people were moved from place to place. So if you were in Scandinavia and your ancestors are now in the Netherlands, are you going to continuously hate the Netherlands based on the history of slavery? That's one side of the medal. And then the other side, to be so cold as to paint such a stark picture, uh, it, it, both sides are lacking nuance in such a conversation. It's something we stand on and appreciate the nuances. So you can't have the conversation in absolutes.
Mm-hmm. So I think for me, okay, there has to be a distinction there. There has to be a point where the rubber actually meets the road, and so no African enslaved another African. That slave trade was between polities. I think that's important, man. And those polities had names and culture and designation. And they wasn't Africans until colonial powers came in and actually named them that. Rome named one group that, and it spread. Okay, and you can look it up and identify it, right? But they didn't self-identify as Africans. So to say that is very tricky. You never say Europeans enslaved Europeans. What you say is you'll say the Germans enslaved the Russians or the Slavs. Think about that. That's important. That's almost like a European trick, because when you say that, you're saying that I enslaved my brother and my sister. Okay? So that's that modern racial category, okay, is not there. So I think you need to talk about the Yoruba, the Kan, the Wolof, the Igbo, the Congo, the Mende, right? So it's between polities, not between Africans. No Pan-African racial identity at this time point. And the fact that they do that is ignorance, and most people don't even understand what I'm saying right now. So I'm making a definitive statement. No African enslaved an African. It denotes like I enslaved my brother, my sister, and the king took me. That's not what it was. No such thing as that. Now, if you was to ask me, did those polities, those particular cultures, did they enslave them? Did they have slave markets prior to colonialism? Absolutely, they did. And then we can have a conversation on what type of slavery was. But this is not the show for that. I just wanted to know that categorically, that is not true. Africans never enslaved Africans. It was between polities, nations, city states, clans, and tribes. And they had particular names. They spoke different languages at times, wars, all that. So I think that's the proper framing. That's what African Americans need to understand. Chris?
Yeah, that's what it's poor framing by Anton Daniels as always. Africa was not a unified entity, as I think Ankh is trying to say here. So when you say Africans sold Africans, that's being historically absurd. You have to be a little bit more concrete than saying Africans sold Africans. Well, whites sold whites. You know what I'm saying? It's an archaic form of word. The problem with these certain wannabe conservative blacks that exist on YouTube is that they had a propensity to participate in oppression Olympics. And what they do is they like to push our oppression, alleviate the our enemies, let our enemy off the hook, as I'm trying to say. They tend to do that a lot. And you don't see Jewish people doing that. You don't see the Native American doing that, but you're seeing black people in, I want to say niggas so bad. You seeing niggas on YouTube participate in this culture where they blaming us for our own oppression. You understand? It's almost like they looking for a check. You understand what I'm saying? And that's kind of disturbing because he's not being historically accurate with that. Africa, I'm gonna say it again, was not a unified entity. So what does he mean Africans sold Africans? Can he be a little bit more clear? Can he be a little bit more historically direct? No, he can't be, because he's trying to paint the image that it's our fault that we are in the condition that we are in today. You understand what I'm saying? That's all Anton Daniels do. I hate Anton Daniels. I really do. I really hate that guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I really hate that dude. I really hate that dude. I just get agitated talking about him. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
go ahead, bro. Let's
Great
keep
observation, Chris.
Sosa. I know you're gonna have some pushback. Talk to him. Get it straight.
I mean, I would just do this. Because the key focus is the mode. Okay. Was it about kidnapping primarily, or was it about bartering and trade?
Okay.
And the overwhelming movement of body was through bartering and trade.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So he's wrong for making it absolute, but it's well documented that the mass majority is through bartering and trade. Those African tribes were too powerful. It wasn't until the 1800s so they were able to get into the interior. So you're talking about almost three and a half centuries after the Portuguese got there where they were able to get in there, you know what I mean? And that's because they finally got the gun to that level. You know what I mean? So
wait a minute, you said it wasn't until the 18th century when
1800s
when Portuguese made their way into the central interiors of Africa?
Portuguese, when they were able to really get into the interior.
Really? Or get in there, period? I'm kind of confused on what you're saying.
Get in there, really get in there, like, because before then they would only be like small groups, because you had things like malaria, you had yellow fever, you had the Tootsie fly. You need logistics, you need maps of the areas, stuff like that. You can't just walk into the interior where you don't know where like they couldn't even beat them on the coast.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, but you had the Congo trading with the Spanish crown. You had that going on. So they were the people of the Congo, king of the Congo. With the Spanish, yes, and the Portuguese, yes. King of Portugal, excuse me. Queen of Portugal, excuse me. Yeah, Queen of Portugal, excuse me. So you had that going on. So they were already there in the interiors of Africa.
No, not in the interior.
Yeah, they were in the Congo. Yes, they were.
No, on land, but not inland.
Yeah, they was on the island. They was on the island, because if you pay attention to Portuguese colonialism, that's the reason why they settled on most of the islands on the coast of West Africa, like Santo Domingo.
Okay. So you're talking about West Africa, or are we talking about Central Africa?
West Africa.
No, West Africa. I'm saying I'm
talking about the Congo.
Yeah, I know.
You're talking about the Kingdom of Congo, which is present-day Angola.
Yeah, they was on the coast. Like they settled, like most of the heavy like Portuguese settlements was on the like islands on the coast of these.
Yeah, Cape Verde and stuff like that. Yes, I'm familiar with that. But when King Sosa said that they did not penetrate into the interiors of the Congo until the 18th century, I have to say that's incorrect.
I would say they were able to really get a foothold to the 1800s.
Okay.
And even before then, it would have been with the aid of Africans, not independently.
Yeah,
couldn't do it.
Yeah, but we got to be historically correct on that. They were in there because they were participating with trade with the king of the Congo. This is how Christianity made it into the Congo.
Right.
No, King Fonzo, right? King Fonzo, right?
Yes, King Alfonso. He accepted Christianity. He accepted Christianity because what he wanted to do was expand his empire. He felt like that would help expand his empire.
Sent his kids to school, right? Then he sent his kids to Europe to school.
Yes. And when he I'm sorry. Also,
listen, how it was done though, Chris, is that they barter with the Africans on the coastline. The Africans then go from the coast hundreds of miles into the interior and then walk them back hundreds of miles from the interior back to the coast, back to the forts. And that's where the Europeans picked them up at for quite some time.
They was actually on the Senegambi River. The Portuguese first came to Senegambi River. They sailed the river and they met those African Marines, and they actually fought. But so I think, okay, for me, I would say this: they did travel in the river system. So you got coastline property, but you got rivers too, and they brought those ships into those Senegambi rivers, and they got beat up. They actually see, people never talk about that, right? Oh, the poor African. No, they actually got beat up. And I can kind of bring it to what Sosa's saying. So they got beat up. They got because they couldn't find people who speak the language to even agree with them. And they always felt like the Christians were Christians were eating people. They called them cannibals. So the first people that were identified as cannibals was the Christians because they was raiding and snatching people. So they beat them up. They say, no, bro, this not how we do this. You need to get into the trade network. So they plugged them and they had to, bow down. They said, yeah, we can reassess this. Coming in with guns and blades, it ain't working.
Yeah. They said it on Gory. That's what they said on Gory Island.
It didn't work. So they had to reassess it, right? Like sharp people do. They reassess the situation, put their damn guns down, start being more friendly, start bringing some goods, and they got plugged into the system that was already there. Very, very interesting. Very interesting right there. Very interesting.
Yeah, but I'm just going to push back a little bit on that because this all starts in 15th century CE, 1494.
I'm talking about the 14th.
Got there about 1440. The King Alfonso about 1440, 1450, somewhere in there. I think they first arrived like 1447.
No, well, you got King Alfonso.
1447.
Go ahead.
1424. Let's
no, it's 1447, I think. But go ahead.
Let's English
right.
I
just
1442.
Oh, go ahead.
1442. Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so we have him establishing trade lines with the Portuguese.
Yes.
We have him establishing it. So are you saying is your argument that they weren't heavily into the interiors of
no, I know what he's saying. I know exactly what he's saying. They go ahead, Sosa, but I get what he's saying.
Yeah, they were not. That's why they had a nickname for West Africa. They call it the what is it? The white man's death.
Yeah.
There's a high rate. You gotta understand, like, for one,
you have malaria. They don't have sickle cell traits, so they can't really deal with the malaria.
Yeah, that's even. Listen, the highest percentage of African DNA is Geechee people. You know why? Because of the flies and the swamps and malaria. They don't want to, and that's in the States. So imagine Africa's times 10. They just couldn't do it. Plus, they don't have logistic. Like, there's all types of documentation of failed attempts. One guy come back and said, "Oh, I know what he did wrong. Let me try." He got killed. Another guy, "Oh shit, hold on, I know what doing. I can do it." He died. They were like, "You know what, bro? Fuck that. Let's deal."
No, they stopped. They cut that wild shit out. They actually did. They knocked it off. They were like, "Oh, we gotta knock this off." Yeah, they tripping.
And they were too strong. Like these aren't the Khoisan.
The reason why I got so much pushback, on that, is because Christianity as an institution is more than a couple of people. In order to establish a religion like Christianity in the Congo, you're going to need more than one or two people, especially.
You're going to need the king.
Yeah, you're going to need the king. You're going to need the
right. You know how to speak Portuguese. You're right. No, you're right. Yeah, definitely willing participants.
Let's not get too far ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it's a great. We don't want to have this great conversation on this part right here, but I just.
Well, hell, let's stop Corey Holcomb silly ass. Let's deal with this conversation right now. What's wrong with that? Back to it, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Yeah. But I don't like the way Anton said that. He said that in a manner that's, like, and then you got different types of slavery. Like, that's a whole serious conversation. You just can't say slavery. It's not, man.
Right.
He kind of set him up for it. Anton did, because he threw in a slavery piece, and I think that kind of percolated Corey's ear. Because his first question was like, "Yeah, we were saved for slave trade." It was a Corey like, so you know how it is. You already know that's their go-to.
You think, so you think Anton actually understands the intricacies of it, or you think you think I don't think he understands.
Probably not.
Okay. All right. Anybody else want to add something to that? Everybody got a chance to get their thing in there real quick?
Yeah. I ain't really over. I'm getting that Sosa, man. We going at it. Let's keep it moving.
We can. Yeah, Chris, I got all day. Listen,
I'm just messing with you, man. No,
I like it. I love this type of shit. I can do this all day. I love it.
Yeah. My shit. Yeah. I love this type. But
I love this type of shit. It'd be fun, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just reading like this. I'm just reading because I'm reading a book now called Reversing Sales: A History of the African Diaspora, and I'm also reading A History of West and Central Africa to 1850. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It going to really about, I think it's a book by John K. Thornton. Like, you really go into detail about like the, the Christianization of the Congo and Angola and all that region like that. So it like a lot of it was like cooperation, from the Africans too, or the people from the Congo, because like it's kind of like when they converted too, it's kind of like how they converted to Islam and up way up north and West Africa. It started off with the hierarchy first, the nobility. So like some of the locals, a lot of them still was kind of traditional until it like over time.
Oh, like what Queen Azinga, once she became Catholic, what she do? Made a whole people Catholic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they what?
Once Queen Azinga accepted Catholicism, look, she made a, you know what I'm saying? All it takes is a king to rule her.
Yeah. And you can just see this, the Portuguese settlement, you know what I'm saying? Like even in Angola, like the island of Lisbon, it's like islands, you know what I'm saying?
Right, let me show y'all something. Let me quick up the source up real quick. Let's get right to it. Here you go, the Senegambia River. See, that's right off the coast. That river go right in there. See, Gambia. It's a river.
Yeah, they ran into the Wolof. They went into the.
Look at it though. It says this refers to what the coastal areas.
Yeah, but they got rivers running off the coast. You can look at the maps. They got. This is 1700.
Just look up. Just do the easy route. Just look up Portuguese conquest of Africa. There's a whole page on that.
Yeah. But I don't want. We're going too deep. We got to react. But I just wanted to show that from the coast you can maintain, and that's how they was able to take them ships. Look, there's rivers here, bro.
Yeah, but do you know they got them ships too big? They had to break it down. Like that's why the Zinging was dipping on them, because they was able to get them cool canoes, take them out the river.
Them African war canoes had to carry like what, over 200 men? No, they were, hold on now.
I'm talking about that. But those canoes are also maneuverable. Way more maneuverable.
Yeah, they was in trouble. Man, come on, bro. They was at a disadvantage making that left. That's a left. Look, that's a right.
They didn't have the type of vessel to just say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You make that right in there if you want to, your barbecue chicken, because they're gonna outmaneuver you. Absolutely. All right, let's keep it going. So this is where the conversation. I think he was gaslighting them. I actually think Anton was gaslighting at that point. Gaslighting them with miseducation. All right, so let's go. Yeah.
The thing about white people, you think is inherently in them. Racism is inherently in all of us.
Hold on.
It's some of the most racist people I've ever
Hold on,
seen
can
in
you
my
hear
entire
me?
life. We don't even like each other.
Pause.
What? Go ahead, Chillin' Baby. Did somebody stop to me? I stopped.
Marcus said something.
Marcus.
Chill, yeah.
Chill, where you at?
Still there?
Yeah,
He'll come back. He'll come back. I don't see him.
Chris said he hate no, that's shit. Oh, your thing.
With my internet connection. So, so the guy name is so the link later what he did and what he did. Huh?
Can't
No,
hear
she
you.
stayed in the back.
Okay, all right.
Going in and out.
You in and out. John Hopkins hit that ship called the Hawkins, wasn't it? What was the ship called? Richard Hawkins. Sir John Hawkins. Naval commander. Privateer and slave trader. Okay.
I think I remember
Yeah,
Hawkins.
go to his first voyage. Listen to what they say he did in his first voyage.
Yeah, first slave voyage, Hawkins made voyages to the Canary Islands. In the years leading up to 1561, there he learned about the Atlantic slave trade, taking people from Guinea off the African coast and selling them to the Spanish Caribbean colonies. For his first slave voyage, he formed a syndicate with Sir Williams Winter, Sir Lionel Duckett, Sir Thomas Lodge, his father-in-law Benjamin Gonson, and others to share the risks and cost of the voyage. Like, you want me to read, like.
So they captured over 300 people. 1568, he set sail in 3 ships. Solomon, the Jonas, and the Shallow, traveling down the African coast as far as Sierra Leone. He captured people and enslaved them as he went, taking around 300 people in total.
Yeah. I'm not denying that they did not kidnap.
So in his first thing, he snatched them off the.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's
they definitely did that.
Yeah, they snatched them off the coast. Huh? What happened?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
They snatched.
That's what Sosa said.
People off the coastline. They snatched people off the coastline, and those coastal kingdoms said, "Stop taking our people. We're gonna go get some from." Huh?
You the only one talking. Chill. Like,
yeah, so that's what they were doing. They were snatching people off the islands and the coastline, and those nations there already having some internal struggles. To another one, you'll find a guy by the name of Mongo Parks. He's an old European scholarship. All right. I'm gonna drop out because I don't want to interrupt the show. Y'all keep going. Just read my stuff in the chat.
I got you. All right.
Yeah, I agree. But sure, they did that before 1562. Even the Portuguese did that. If they would caught you drinking water by the river, they caught a little boat out there getting some fish. Snatch. Yeah, like that did happen. Yeah, I ain't denying that.
You know, they have an account of a king. I'm not even sure it was a king, but a lady got snatched up, and they went and got them, snatched up the ship and all that. Because they had them paws and arrows, them steel tips on, not the steel tips, I'm tripping, the copper tips, iron, my fault, iron. It was in the Iron Age. So they had the tools, they had the equipment. And yeah, early on, when they started that, then they beat them down. They had to just complete. The Portuguese was unsuccessful. Yeah, like I said, they had to reorganize what they were doing. Okay, so now they're starting to cook. There you go.
So can I ask you a question?
No, hold on. Let's stay there.
Okay.
We don't even like each other. And so black people participate. Some of the first slavers in the United States of America was black people. That's the truth. So what I'm trying to understand is,
was slavery in the United States before?
Slavery existed thousands of years before we got here.
Okay.
Slavery was on every single continent in this world. That's a fact. Now, the thing that's a problem with it is that, and this is the problem that I have. What you niggas want?
What do you mean when you say what you need?
What do y'all want?
Oh.
Like, because y'all complaining about it over and over again. And I'm trying to understand, what is it that y'all looking for? What is going to help y'all?
A whole thing that has happened
Because I'm solutions oriented. And I'm tired of niggas that ain't never been through shit complaining about shit that they ain't never been through.
If you black in the United States, you've been through some shit.
But I'm tired of niggas complaining about shit that they have never been through. Like, you've been through some shit, but you ain't been through that.
I don't understand. What are you saying? Like,
because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism. These is new niggas. All of these internet niggas right here, these is new niggas.
So are you saying black people in the United States, some of them have skipped over racism?
Yes.
Man, he gaslighting, yo. You know, you would not
over police brutality. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pure gaslighting at this point.
Yeah,
everything he's saying is of the extreme. First of all, you make a claim that some of the first enslavers were black people. Make that make sense. Yeah, and then go to slavery was a modus operandi. We understand that, but we're talking about chattel slavery and the subsequent Jim Crow and all of the negative effects of post-slavery in America. You can't deny that, though.
I'm just trying to figure out how could black people be like, what are you talking about? First, some of the first slaves was black. What the hell? I like to see some documentation on that. At that point, he's just talking about.
If there was, he's talking about.
You mean from where?
If there was one dude. If there was a guy.
It's always going to be one guy, no matter what.
Like, one guy, he represents
the exception which establishes the rule, you mean?
Yeah.
That one guy.
Yeah, I noticed like those, like a lot of those guys, you'll see this a lot, like people have talking points. And the whole time, all they're really trying to do is funnel you to their talking points. That's where he's been wanting to go right here. You know what I'm saying? So he can make these type of, because you know the type of reaction you're gonna get from saying it. So, but I mean to say to say you haven't experienced real racism. What is real racism? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, stop it.
Like, like I gotta be hung to experience real quote unquote racism. Like,
that's a wild statement.
Yeah, racism is racism.
Yeah, that's a super wild statement. Because when it happened to you, it's racism regardless. That's not real.
That ain't even real.
So the socioeconomic position that I'm in, which perhaps I've never been outside my neighborhood, etc., 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 isn't that fundamentally and structural racism?
I mean, we're looking at real racism with ICE. What are we talking about?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
but you got to be hanging. You got to be dangling from a tree for it to be real racist. But that's not.
Burn down the whole neighborhood.
Yeah,
hell, they did. Remember in whatchamacallit, and Snook. They burned the house. They burned the block down. Remember they dropped a bomb on them. I ain't even trying to laugh. They actually did drop a bomb on them, and I know they dropped the bomb because my aunt, she was a police sergeant at the time in Philadelphia, and I can get her to come on the show. Now, what she said was that they had gotten a shootout and shot one of them police in Philadelphia. They actually did, right? And from that point on, it's like, we're gonna get them. And so they took a bomb and put too much TNT in the daggone bomb. And the sergeants and stuff was like, talk to us before y'all do anything. They jumped command and they was like, yo, we just gonna we on some get back mission. So they went, because they had a bunker on top of the house. And they went and dropped that day. They dropped the bomb on it, put too much stuff in there, and actually blew them up. You said it's called Move? It's Snook, ain't it? What was it called? Yo, everybody was named Africa. I know Chill know the name of that.
Are you talking about in Philadelphia when they bombed it from the top?
Yeah, it's Snook, right? Ain't it Snook?
That was
Move. Somebody said Move.
It's called Move, yeah.
Yeah.
And they moved too. Nah, I'm just joking.
But no, they was wild. They had run down the street naked, lived like they was in Africa somewhere or in the jungle. They was wild.
Yeah.
Right? And they did shoot the police, right? But you just can't bomb a block.
Well, the funny thing about what Anton Daniels is saying, once again, I can't stand this dude, is you've experienced some racism, but not a lot of racism. Niggas, what do niggas want? How about equal rights?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Let's start there.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That phrasing alone is indicative of racism right there.
Ain't nobody saying I want some civil rights. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with this dude, man?
Wow. So you got something to add? We're gonna move on because they about to get wild now.
Huh? Go ahead.
They about to get wild. They about to wild it out now. So all right. So okay. So as we listen to the conversation, who started that shit? Who started them to end up at the point where they ready to knock each other out? Who you think did that?
Anton Daniels.
Yeah, I gotta. So we all agree it's Anton.
Yeah, but you know you know what he coming with. You know what I'm saying? So Corey had to already understand like this. He finna say something wild. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But Anton, yeah, he did set it off because you know that's what he do.
So Anton coming there, I think Anton was coming there in bad faith because, like he said, I came ready for the smoke. And actually, you supposed to come ready for a good conversation. You get it? Like that's bad faith right there. You already. All right, let's see.
Yeah, I think his this is his format of rhetoric, but he is intentionally provoking Corey to get a particular reaction out of him to say, see, I told you.
Yeah, but
so
you can't.
The other side of it, you shouldn't let him rope you into that when it's obvious he's trying to do that. That's when your slickness comes in.
Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta always not you can't let the person get you like that. Not even a little bit. All right, let's see.
Definitively.
Come on, man.
Definitively. You have a greater chance of being killed by somebody that look like you than to ever interact with somebody that don't look like you and kill you.
But do you
That's
understand,
a fact.
Do you understand that it's made like that on purpose?
It's the system. The system against us. I got it.
Okay.
Stupid rebuttal. First
No. Black people kill more black people. White people kill more white people. Chinese kill more Chinese people.
That's a talking point. That's a talking point. Crime per capita. Indians kill more Indians. Arabs kill more Arabs. You know what I'm saying? Crime per capita.
Yeah. So I wouldn't address it like the system. It is proximity. In China, Chinese kill Chinese. In Europe, it's in the Netherlands, it's Dutch people kill Dutch people. What are you talking about? Proximity is what's there. So I wouldn't start on the conspiracy theories with the system and stuff like that because that's giving Daniels another out. I would just kill that with proximity, bro.
So they about to fight over not understanding. See, this is what I'm saying, hey, Chris. They're about to beef over not understanding.
Look at scientific understanding.
Look at Darlene's face, though. Look at Darlene's face.
Look at Darlene.
Her eyes being like, I can't believe he said that. Where Ice-T at?
Man, look, here go Darlene. Look at Darlene. She's like, man, they about to get it in. Oh, man. All right. So listen, I mean, this is a good one. I'm trying to tell you, it's called communication. There's a in literacy and what they're actually talking about here. They both messed that up, man. And then they mad. One using it as a gaslighting technique, and the other like, what? But you know what I'm saying? That's funny. So watch this. If they both understood it, they would have said it correctly. They wouldn't even have used it. See? All right.
Okay. Exactly. Great observation. Ignorance here.
Okay. So it's so you know, ignorance always puts you in wild situations. That's the ignorant. That's what ignorant do. Yeah. Yeah. So okay. So they got a little ignorance in that conversation. Here we go. A lot.
Okay, but the position you and your people are in.
Who is my people?
Black people. Do you claim black people?
I'm a Christian first. I claim.
Well, I think something's wrong with that. If you don't want to say you're a black man first, I think something wrong with
black is a construct. They told you that you was black.
Okay, well,
that's
brown,
why you start believing it. No. We not brown. We not black. We not none of that shit.
Oh, well, what are we?
We not none. For me, I'm a believer in God. That's what I am. My foundation is always going to be Christianity, Christ, Jesus first. I don't claim none of that other shit. You're not gonna get me to believe in you based off of some shit that you can't control. You didn't pick it. And the thing about other cultures, whether you're black, Chinese, Asians don't fuck with each other just because they're Asian. Chinese people and Japanese people and Taiwanese people, they're all different. Koreans are different. All white people don't fuck with all white people.
Jesus talking.
Why do I have an obligation to fuck with somebody just because he black?
Wow.
That's a whole lot, Nat.
Let me go first. Let me go first, please.
Go ahead.
Okay, once again, these are talking points. Okay. Notice what he said. Chinese people don't fuck with Chinese people because they Chinese. White people don't fuck with white people because they're white. He's not giving you any details on what he means by fucking with one another. But we clearly see that the Asian market, as it pertains to things like cars, restaurants, they all fuck with each other and they all pool their money together as a community so they can do what? Boost up their economies and their homes at home and abroad. You understand what I'm saying? This is what they do. They buy their own. So he's making all these blanket statements without giving us any real girth to it. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to, anytime he gets a chance, he's always putting it back on black people. Listen to the conservative talking points that he uses. I'm a Christian first. See, he's trying to get into those arenas. That's the problem. I'm a Christian first. Well, guess what? 400 years ago, your black ass couldn't have been a Christian. They wouldn't have allowed you to be a Christian. You understand what I'm saying? So when you make these type of talking points, I see where you're trying to go, Mr. Project 2025. You want to point the finger at your own people for the situations that they are in. Now, do we need to be responsible and held accountable as a people? Yes, but I will never let my enemy or my oppressor off the hook. And that's exactly what he's doing. And that's why these talking points are so roundabout and they're not really going anywhere. It's like circular reasoning, circular logic. And this is what, and he's literally doing this up there to get a certain reaction out of Corey. And Corey actually maintains his cool. He says one thing that you guys are going to hear pretty soon, because like I said, Corey has already painted him into a box. He's already done it. These are nothing but conservative talking points, right? That he's adopted from these platforms, from these so-called Republican platforms that do nothing but point the finger at black people because they want to alleviate themselves of all blame of everything that they've done to people of indigenous people around the world. And now we're doing it to ourselves. Straight up bamboozle scholarship. This is bullshit. Like, we got to be honest with this.
Sosa.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Corey says next, but I mean, kind of just like you intimated, like what he said was just factually incorrect. Asians do fuck with each other simply because they're Asian. Chinese do fuck with each other simply because they're Chinese. Japanese do, you know what I'm saying? Jews do fuck with each other just because. Indians do fuck with other, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? So all of what he says is not even, is factually just incorrect. So I you know what I mean? I don't know what he says next, but yeah, but that's my take on that. So
it's crazy. You about to say something, Cedric?
Yeah, I like to address the flim flam. Isn't this the same man that started his conversation by asking, so what do niggas want? What do you niggas want? So he addresses niggas as a group, then isolates himself from that group when it's convenient. Like how do you contradict yourself in your own presentation? This is what baffling to me. And like Chris said, empty talking points, and they are factually incorrect. So you're not substantiating anything that you're saying. You're just making empty claims, just throwing statements out there, and you're doing a whole lot of it, and those statements are factually incorrect. So what does it mean to identify as a Christian first? What does that mean? You didn't even say American. You said Christian. Does that, so that means you don't have an ethnicity? So that doesn't exist. Don't Europeans identify their ethnicity? Italian, Irish, etc. So man, this is just empty.
Yeah, he's not dark skinned, he's Christ skinned.
That's a good one.
Hey, you know, when an African American start off hit you with that one, like that's something you keep to yourself, right? You don't use that to oppose people that look like you. That you might want to use that somewhere else, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I love God first. Yeah, you don't use it to oppose your brothers and your sisters, because you actually offend the person doing that. Because we're not really concerned about what you believe in, right? And you're basically saying, which is wild, which proves you probably shouldn't even be a Christian at this point. Like, he can't handle being a Christian. He's a zealot. He actually put Christianity in a conversation over, you know, he dug his brothers. We don't stick to all that nonsense. And I'm a Christian first. That's a deep rooted hate statement right there.
Let me explain something. When he said Asians don't fuck with Asians simply because they Asians. Well, let's explain what's going on in Africa right now. With Asians over there opening up markets all over Africa. And they fucking with Asians to do what? Push the African away from their own resources. So I ain't trying to hear that shit. Not to mention when he was back home in Detroit opening up black businesses, begging for black people to come into his stores, begging for black participation.
Yeah.
Then when you hear something like this, you see why nobody wanted to fuck with you back at home. It's just that simple. I ain't got to sit up here and talk all eloquent about this nigga. This nigga's a fraud. Y'all can go look him up in his fake business ventures and the fact that he was a fake financial guru stealing from black people. I mean, y'all go pull all that up. It's there. I promised I'll be good. I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah. You can tell like it's.
You can literally pull it up. Don't believe nothing I say. It's on there.
Look, you can tell it's a part of the grift though, but that's the whole. But the Christian zealot thing that gets you into the club. That's why.
Thank you. Exactly.
That's why they do that. I'm a Christian because they want that be in that Christian nationalist arena, bro. So you gotta be a zealot to get in. That's why he's singing to everybody that's listening. I'm a Christian. Yeah, that's why.
Bro,
that's why
nobody messes with this dude back home in Detroit. Nobody fucks with this dude. Nobody messes with him, dog. He a YouTube nigga. Excuse my language.
Yeah. All right, let me see. Yeah, he out there playing. He playing. I'll get this. Trying to get the thing on the side, man. I'm out here looking like. Oh yeah, that's a good spot for us to have that. She looking at him like, man. See, you know what? She can foresee there's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, she probably like she's so disgusted by what she's hearing. She just like,
oh wow,
Ninja, you wildin'.
Yeah, you
wild. Look at him.
I see people get a lot of music play it like that. Yeah, he's one of the guys that was actually promoting like Trump. You know, I could see you maybe promoting Trump the first time around, right? But after you recognize himself to be a sore loser and not wanting to leave the White House and causing people to run up on the Capitol and then promoting pseudoisms at all levels, like, you know, he got his four in. That should have been it. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, they did too much on that. All right, okay, because they about to kick it off for real. All right. Man, y'all listening to the Pseudo Killas, man. That's how y'all see episode 1, man, on our reaction. We're going to be reaction videos going forward, man. And still going to have all types of content, man. And like I said, we welcome Chris aboard, man. And here we go. All right? Okay. Let us see.
Okay. And then the definition of how you define black is based off of something that a white man gave to you.
Okay, well, trust me, brother. You white people, let me tell you something. I know Caucasian people that have looked at me and threw me licks. But I am from Chicago.
And I'm from Detroit.
It was Chicago is very segregated. I knew nothing about Caucasian people until I moved to Los Angeles. And a lot of the stories I heard, it turned out to be just that. But back to this Christianity, you have to understand this. You were taught that by the people who kidnapped you. Is that a lie?
Nope.
Okay, so
we was taught everything that you know on this earth, it was taught to you. The racism that you have in your heart, it was taught to you.
You say I'm racist?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I studied you.
Wow.
I studied you.
This is why
Where am I racist? I don't know a lot of racism in me.
Absolutely.
But maybe you can show me something I don't know.
We're gonna get there.
I wanted
We'll
you
get
guys
there.
to start the show off in your own like bubble.
No, when
wanna-
Brother Anton Daniels was talking to me on the phone, I knew that we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things,
Yeah,
but
we
I
talked about
believe
that.
we can have a conversation like men. It's like a lot of stuff he said right now, I disagree with so much. But
both of us.
I'm going to try to make a point because I have the hopes. I have the hopes in reaching him in a way. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't guaranteed. I'm not.
And I have the
stupid.
hopes that I'm gonna get y'all off of the Democratic plantation.
Yeah, because I don't know nothing about the Democratic plantation.
Everything that you speak of, it's a reflection of the same thing that they speak of. So you may not claim it, but you're a reflection of it.
All right, is it a plantation or not? Yes or no?
those are short taking words there. Well, if you follow Corey, he's an equal opportunity. He clearly is an independent thinker. He doesn't approach things from a left or right. Everybody can get it. He talks about the woke and the over whooping from the right, from the left as well, right? So that's a false narrative to have with him. But you see clearly again the shots being taken, right? Just like the other night, at a certain point, I clearly told Inky, you're starting to work on my nerve now because you insist on lying on me. So at this point, he's taking the shots, and you all hear Corey telling him, I think we can have a conversation. And then you turn around and take a shot like this. So you're intentionally trying to derail the conversation.
Yeah, he a little wild. Yeah. I'm gonna let y'all. Yeah, he out there. I first of all, I think African Americans should, choose the party that's working best at the time. I always felt that way. Like I'm not stuck on no parties. Right? My vote is gonna go to the party that I feel like that fit the needs of my family and my community. And I surely understood that Trump did not fit the needs of my family and my community this time around. Last time neither, but he was very interested. But after that, it was a trick. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't understand the venom that came at the sister, Kamala. Or am I saying that name right? Because that seems to be an issue. Okay.
Kamala, we know what you're talking about.
Kamala, yeah. So, I don't like the way, quote unquote, black people framed her up. Very interesting. And I think it has something to do with the woman aspect of it. I don't think African Americans was ready for a woman. The men like him, right? They seem to hate women at times. Maybe I'm just tripping. They talk a little bit wild. They do a little bit, right? All of them, and it just need to be a little more respect in that area for me. But yeah, the plantation, anything can be a plantation if you don't understand it. You can get the shit worked out you, right? Anything you do, you can get the shit worked out you. So Republican Party, Democrat Party, they're going to hit you with a little fun fact. Well, the Republicans was black. Okay, man, whatever, man. That's 300 years ago, man. All right. You want to say something, Chris? Because I see you a little frustrated.
I mean, yeah, man. Like I said, this dude is a complete fraud, man. I mean, what can you say? Listen to his talk. I want everybody to listen to his talking points. Is he literally going anywhere up here with his talking points? He's going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And he even went on his show to try and frame it as if Corey Holcomb did something wrong and cried like a little girl all day. You see what I'm saying? He has no intrinsic value on this platform. Corey just brought him up here to frame him. That's it. That's all Corey gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Dude, a fraud, man. Just buzzwords and contrast clues, man. That's all, man.
Yeah. I want to say this too. Like you can, and like you can see it. It's like he already hit 7 or 8 talking points. Slavery, You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So he, you know what I'm saying?
Shooting yourself, killing yourself, not mess with yourself.
Right. Black on black crime, Democratic plantation. It's like he had a list. Like I got 10 things I need to hit. You know what I'm saying? Christian zealot. I'm a Christian first. You know what I'm saying? So he's not really saying anything of any. He's not.
I'm not black. I'm not black.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he said.
Let's not forget, he did a bait and switch tactic or a pivot. Corey, you're racism. You have the same racism in you that you learned it from. Like, how is Corey Holcomb, who's been on Jay Leno, who's been on Jimmy Kimmel, who's toured with what's the white comedian Gary something, I can't remember his name, right? He tours with everybody, right? No one has ever looked at Corey Holcomb and said that he's racist. Like, I mean, it's just, man, I hate that dude, man. Dude a fraud. I'm gonna tell y'all, that dude a fraud, man.
All right, here we go. A great cook.
Well, if I reflect something that is this Democratic plantation, I tell you what, I really don't study a Democratic plantation. I try to study being a stand-up human being where when I look in the mirror, I don't see a slick motherfucker. Right. That's who I am.
I'm with it.
I don't like slick motherfuckers.
That's the first thing we agreed on.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad we got there. But I get labeled all the time. I was talking to a young lady on the phone the other day, and she said, "I know you hate the what's the lady who calls herself a doctor? I'm blanking right now.
Oh my God,
Dr. Bryant." And I'm like, I don't hate nobody. Where do you get hate from? And then I was on the internet. Every once in a while, I look at the pages that use my likeness and image and everything. And I listened to some of the stuff they said, and I was called bitter, and I don't know how to get money. But anyway, coincidentally, today I'm talking to a brother who knows how to work the internet well and get money.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like everything comes in its season for a man like me. I don't say I got all the answers to everything, but I am willing to talk logically to people who I feel like are able to communicate. That's what I'm saying. Because like the stuff you said, and so I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the thing.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, that's your personality too. Like,
and it would be boring to hear just one person's take or views on things. This makes it interesting.
I'm trying to figure out when was it if they about to go bad.
Corey, right now, Corey warning them. You heard the warning, right? The one thing I'm not trying to be is a slick MF, because you're being slick right now. He's warning them, right? And if you understand communication, all right, and Corey is trying to tell him, I'm hearing what you're doing, bro. And if the one thing I don't want to be is a slick MF, I want to have a conversation. I want to communicate with people that I think have a certain level of communication. You're failing at that right now. Here, like I'm hearing what he's telling him. You're being slick at the mouth right now. So that's the first warning. He's giving him the warning.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
Excuse me, ma'am. You need a mic, ma'am. You can ask on the mic. Goddamn.
Anton, just a clarifying question. What about, are you comparing racism with prejudice? Is it, do you think Black people can truly be racist, or are we just prejudiced?
No, I think that there's a lot of people that hate white people, like straight up hate white people. And it's very unfortunate because they're not even the ones that's winning over here. We compare ourselves against a group of people that the majority of them is on food stamps and welfare. They would be a disappointment to their ancestors.
Right, but isn't true racism a system that controls access to,
Well, that's the argument, right? The argument is
we can't make sure white people don't get access to certain schools and programs and things like that.
The main way that they
need to be empowered to be racist, to be quite honest.
See, that's what I was gonna say. That's the argument that Black people make, is that you can't be racist if you can't actually have an impact on another group of people. So it's supposedly systemic. It's false.
Really?
I just seen a guy.
So if the United States government agrees that racism is systemic, like how like where would he get that from? We all understand it's in the very fabric, it's in the institutions. Like what kind of falsity is that? How could you say that's false? That's
but one, most white people aren't on food stamps.
correct.
Most white, you know what I'm saying? And you can see like how he's doing it, framing the care for white people. She's not like don't like, you know what I'm saying, but all that's intentional. You know what I'm saying? There's just like signs, those are like whistles to let you know, like I'm on your side. I got your back. I'm not gonna let them hurt you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm gonna take real good care of you. Yeah.
That is, man, okay. So and what about the racism piece? Generally speaking, I never like that. That's almost like not a fair comparison. Because my racism is not affecting you like your racism affect me. It's not, these things aren't created equal. So the possibilities, I'm never speaking absolutes. Of course, the possibility is there for us to be racist, right? But the sheer 12 million people racism and the funding of the global market racism, the foundation of the industrial age 1 and 2, the Jim Crow, the free farming, the Jim Crow, the sharecrop. Man, our racism don't add up, do it? It don't even pay to be racist when you black, do it? Then you ain't getting them out of it. They got global economy, first stock trading on the Wall Street was black people. They got the Jim Crow, okay? Communities got marginalized, shifted. The whole 9 yards said, we got an unfair rate. When black people are racist, it doesn't even push the needle. You start to look crazy.
Yeah, I'm just listening to the psychology. Like I said, I know it's a grift though, but like I said, when he soon as he talk racism, he says, "Well, I know a lot of black people that are racist." You know what I'm saying? It's like he got his gun pointed at black people at all times. You know what I'm saying?
All times.
At all times. Any other race, like when you talk about white people, he takes care of them. You know what I'm saying? Black people, gun to your head. Like, but it's on, it's on purpose. Sometimes I even wonder if they actually even believe it. I think it's more about the money. It's about money than anything. That's why.
From the moment in any debate, your counter is whataboutism. So you're establishing my point. Right? From the moment you hit me with the whataboutism, you've already established my point. So instead of addressing my point, you try to run away and you deflect by throwing it back at me. That's whataboutism. It's a weak form of argument. But again, all he has is talking points. He hasn't substantiated anything. When you say something is false, you're supposed to say, well, I don't agree with that point. That is false because A, Y, and Z. Simply stating it is false as if you have the authority, it's again just an empty talking point. You're just trying to rattle a cage.
All right.
That used to be the president of the United States of America that wanted to becoming the president of the United States of America for the second time, almost get everything taken away from him. Literally. And he was basically being taken down by black people. Kamala Harris, Letitia James, who was in New York, Fani Willis, down in Georgia. All of those are black women, specifically that met with Kamala Harris months before they actually started this campaign during the Biden administration. And it's so funny to me because then I have to ask myself the question, well, listen, if this is a construct, and if it's all about white people, and all of the energy is going towards a person that black people fucked with before he actually ran for president of the United States of America, but we champion Barack Obama.
Not me.
No. Take yourself out of it. We talking about the culture. It may not necessarily be you individually, but we as a culture fuck with him.
Fuck with who?
Barack Obama and his wife. We fuck with him. As a culture, we champion him. We absolutely do. And he didn't give y'all shit except for gay marriage.
Where you at, Chris? You want to respond to that? Oh man, Sosa.
Agent provocateur.
Yeah, like I said, it ain't too much to say. 'Cause like I said, I just see him like it's almost like he had a laundry list, and he's just checking everything off the box. Make sure I get this in. Make sure I get that in. But like I said, he keeps going. All his guns, black people.
I mean, shit. I ain't gonna lie. He can't talk bad about Obama because a lot of people try to get Trump that credit at that time for them stimulus check, but it's really Obama policies that got us some stimulus check and carried our ass through that motherfucking epidemic, yo.
Yeah, but I feel like we don't even have to even defend why we champion Obama. It's like we gotta and like to say Obama did anything but just gay marriage, you know, that's just the common stuff. Like I remember, like you know, through Obama, you could go back to school.
Yeah,
you had money to go back to school. It was like everybody. Some people got a check out of it, but you know, there's a whole lot of things Obama did. But that's besides the point.
Yeah, he wild out on that. I absolutely disagree. We had all the reasons for the support.
I also want to say this too, right? Like I'm a liberal, right? Not tend to vote Democrat, right? But I'm thinking, but if you give me a competent Republican candidate, I can go for it. But like I've been voting since Clinton, so I've had to choose between Bob Dole, George Bush, George Bush the son, and then I had Trump, and then Trump again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it ain't exactly a list of, say your Harvard specialties up there. You mean, like, come on, bro.
And the dude just sounds so educated. His answers, like, y'all serious? The dude, like, his answers are not intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Stand. Like, I can't. Like, shit. I hate to even see a damn social studies book with his face in it. They don't see when you see the social studies book with the president's face. I don't even see him right to see that man's face in that book, yo.
He's going through the list of talking points, right? And he's hitting them one by one. So let's see the rest of the Republican rhetoric. Mind you, Corey hasn't mentioned politics up until this point. He hasn't.
You know what's next on the list? You know what black people used to vote Republican?
Oh, yeah. Watch, it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. There you go.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
You know I know that. That's why I ain't arguing with you on this point.
Absolutely I vote.
Are you independent? What do you?
I'm a Republican.
You didn't know that?
I'm a straight up and down Republican. And matter of fact, people need to really understand their history because Republicans were the party of black people. It's the original party of black people. They were the party that actually freed the slaves. Lincoln was a straight up Republican. When you're talking about the emancipation, when you're talking about 1865, when you're talking about what we stood for as conservative means that we're Christians. It means that we don't fuck with that gay shit. I'm telling you what it stands for.
You don't fuck with the backdoor shit?
I don't.
I don't either.
That's what it's saying. What it means to be a Republican is this, because a lot of people like to say,
because this is backdoor Republicans.
And we were taught by our parents. We were taught by our parents that we vote Democrat no matter what, right? Regardless of what they stand for, regardless of the agendas that they push, regardless of how much nonsense that we see in our communities, regardless of how many Democrats actually destroyed our cities from Chicago to Detroit, all across the board. We were taught to vote that no matter what. You vote Democrat no matter what.
I agree.
But this is the difference between the parties on a very fundamental level, not complicated at all.
Really? You finna say it's a difference between the parties?
This is the difference.
I can't wait to hear this.
No. You may say that it's the same type of public politicians that take advantage of the taxpayers and take advantage of the people. The difference in the parties historically is Republicans want less government so you can do what the fuck you want to do. And Democrats want more control.
I don't know about all that. Yeah, he over whooping that. Yeah, that's I don't have nothing to say about that. Anybody want to say something about that?
No,
Yeah.
like I said, it's talking. I'm tired of going over this, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you the good part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here we go. We gotta get you the good part. We can't.
You don't have the capacity to
You
be
can
able to
understand
listen.
why it's coming though.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity, that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about?
It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this: the majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
It's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I
talk
don't
about
know.
liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm an
of it?
equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong. My capacity, that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
Now he got him with that one. He ain't said
Next shot.
Yeah. Why? He been beating up black people for about 25 minutes straight.
At least.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, I mean, he ain't say nothing. Yeah. I think he taught of that. He taught of hearing that. It's about to get good.
And he made sure he qualifies white folks. I talk about liberal white women all the time.
Yeah.
He never answered what they did wrong. He asked the question. He don't even answer.
Take down the what's it called? Take down the banner. Take down the pseudo killer banner.
Why?
They can't see the panel.
They can't see the panel. Oh,
can anybody see the picture?
Yeah, I don't want them to see the video. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, you just kind of keep the video here. Okay.
Yeah. Just a video here, cause we good. We good. Yeah, we gonna turn it on at the right moment.
Ding ding ding.
Ding ding ding. And for all this, I was really trying to see this part right here. We got him into the ultimate niggerdom. Here we go. It's coming.
Here we go.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But
okay. Here we go. Okay. He said he dancing and he kissing Europeans' ass. Is that the wrong thing to say to another man?
Context.
No context.
Confusing to answer the question.
Yeah, he did all that. No, he didn't. No. He actually said he don't want to talk about white people. Go ahead, Chris.
No, there's nothing he said wrong. I have told Unc the same thing. I have told Cedric the same thing. That's just shit that niggas do. That's what we do when we talking to each other. You understand what I'm saying? We understand that there's certain things that you can't say to each other, and you're finna hear it in a minute. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I ain't never said Unc kissing the white man's ass. Nah, I ain't never said that. But he's getting upset because all the guy does is sidestep the issues. And notice what Corey Holcomb said. Remember, I told y'all he was framing it? He said, you ain't said one thing about what white males have done to this country. He wasn't no longer talking about what white males did to black people. He said what they doing to the country. Yeah. And he said, I talk about it all the time. What I miss? Yeah. What I miss? Because I ain't heard it all day up here.
He said he had been talking about podcast. And he said he had been talking about white men, but he said, Corey, you ain't listening. He said, hold on, what did I miss?
He did say white people get more food stamps. Did y'all miss that?
Yeah. Most white people on food stamps. Most white people on food.
He didn't throw that tip in.
You're right. Yeah, Corey missed that. He did.
Okay, so for me though, when you tell a person that they kissing a white man ass, now you open up the door for a shot, because that is inviting somebody to somebody's body part, the ass, right? And so this is where we got the and opportunity. So when he said that, now he say, bet I can up the ante, and he ups the ante.
Don't do that in front of me, because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
you doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
They right in that game.
Yeah. You know what, though? I have since changed my opinion on that a little bit.
Thank you.
Because, like, I kind of, because listen, I can, because from black folk, we say things like, shit, man, look, y'all kiss my ass, y'all think I'm finna, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
It's not, so even though it's not, it ain't the same context, because sometimes it's like in New York, it'll be like, man, get off my, suck my, and it just go, you know what I mean? But black people will often say, man, they think, oh, man, y'all kiss my ass, and y'all think, and we don't take it no way. We don't view it the same as suck my or sucking on. So I think I might switch up a little bit on that right there. I might change it.
Well, no, I'm saying is it gives him the license to make that next statement. He upped the ante. That's all. He definitely upped the ante.
I did, but he did say, and he said, I don't kiss ass. See what I'm saying? He put himself in the two, because I don't be kissing ass.
That's what I heard.
That's what Corey said.
I honestly think that, and Anton Daniels, once again, he was pushed so far back into a corner. How did he fight out of it? Oh, he brought up black people, and he equated black people with some homosexual shit that makes absolutely no sense to say to somebody.
Yeah, they went there. He went in the deep. All right.
And like Corey's face was like, what?
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch.
Trying to switch.
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm
a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm not sure about this, yo. I'm not prepared for this right here. Yeah, I'm never prepared. There's a space there that has been intruded on. So I'm never prepared for that type of shit right there. Cause I gotta stand up. I don't know, because I don't like that. What we gonna rock them, sock them robots? I don't like that. That's very aggressive right there. No matter what I said to that point, now I'm saying you came up out the chair, and that's too much for me. I think that's an infringement right there, all the way.
Yeah, I mean, I think it wasn't Corey intentionally wanted to get into space. I mean, because it's shit.
Yeah, but don't get in his face if you ain't willing to. I mean, god dang, like stay over there.
Nah. You done said S my D. Them is fighting words.
I agree. But you don't get over there if you ain't gonna be willing to fight. You ain't gonna talk the situation down at that point, right?
Well, let's run it down the middle. How many of y'all feel like Anton Daniels been up there kissing the white man's ass all day? Raise your hand.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, all right then. So what's wrong with Corey telling the truth on that? How many of y'all feel like Corey essing some D over for black people? Now the one hand gonna get raised. All right, game over.
Look, actually, he didn't even have a chance to even get into fellatio with black because it was all Anton. You know what I'm saying?
Anton was the Anton show. He was running his.
It was Anton all day. He didn't really, you know what I'm saying? He was just asking questions. So,
but to Ung's point, you roll up on me like that. At that point, we fighting though. So, what you doing?
Yeah, he ain't had
I think he wanted to check his temperature. Corey.
Yeah. He pressed him though. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah,
I'd have fired immediately.
Yeah, you got. I don't know. That's it.
You roll up on me like that, you might just get socked in the mouth. I mean,
yeah, I'd have fired off immediately. Or I would have had to stand up before he even got.
From the time he moved the lady, I was on my feet.
I was standing up. You can't have somebody stand up above you when you're sitting down.
Yeah. But he said something though. Listen, what he said was, he said, "Let me change seats with you." So that's like that's like a soft way of saying, "I'm not coming over there to fight you." Y'all did hear that, right?
Yeah, but in the heat of the moment, I wouldn't have heard none of that. All I would have saw.
I heard that big ass nigga. Yeah, that's a problem for me. But if I heard him say, I'm just saying, listen to what I'm saying. If I heard him say, "Let's just see them come over and sit down," I'm thinking he's gonna come. And I'm not thinking he's getting that close though. That would see that close. You know, I'm nervous. I'm a nervous guy. I'm nervous, bro.
I know.
You don't say. I can hear you from right here, bro. You got switch seat. I hear you perfectly good right here. And you got a microphone.
Look, you hit it with this. Look, yo, you too close. Push it. I'm definitely gonna grab. Yo, you too close, yo. Yeah. That's how I do it. Like, really, nigga.
Hey, do that again. Hey, do it.
Hey, yo, you too close, yo. That's how you didn't even know he too close.
Yeah. And the intensity with which you touch my hand is going to determine if the punch is going to be behind that.
Too close, bro. Come on, man. Yeah,
you way too close.
Yeah, you too close, bro. Stop it. Knock it off, yo. Yeah, they in it. They in it doing it. Now the embarrassment, all that, and then you got back.
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either.
Okay, but that gay shit.
Not on this episode. He ain't say a lot of stuff he ain't mess with on this episode, except you kiss white people's ass. He ain't say a lot. He didn't.
Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
I'll suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
You going security.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I
don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not crossing up on me.
Yo,
we good. I did already. I don't do dick sucking shit.
Put the microphone right now and go on back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do no
doing this shit for the internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want to
I'll show you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me, because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call this nigga out his name? Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on.
When he called him out, I didn't hear him call him out.
I didn't hear him say. I didn't hear him calling out his name at all.
No, I ain't calling him out.
No, on the contrary, Anton was sneak this in the whole time, so his mind was prepared to get this back. But he's snitching on himself because he's the one who was sneak this in the whole time.
Oh, them niggas. Yeah, nah, with this picture right here, y'all niggas weren't trying to fight. They was playing.
That's what I'm saying. He would have had to
wait. We made up.
If he said right then and there, like if you really like, if a nigga say that again, what do you say, Nick? Because how many times you know been in this with me? Nigga say that shit again, bro. If he say it again,
Yeah, then
You
what?
have to.
Yeah.
But if he don't, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Right, so at the point he didn't say it again, he backed down. And the fact that he backed all the way down is when he started, well, I'm gonna respect you on your platform. I came here for conversation. But then he gets himself, and now he needs to redeem his ego. Don't press up on me. I already did, bro. That's it.
Yeah, cause I mean, you know, you get up and they go out back. You already know that's gonna be broken up security right there. But if you say it right now in my face, I can get it off before anybody anybody come catch it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I would have to. I perceive that as being a threat. So now you already got my face. I gotta say it again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say. I'm gonna say it and swing on you first.
Yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
I ain't saying it again. I'm gonna just swing on you because if that's the intention, you plan on fighting. I'm gonna just hit you. I'm a coward. I ain't lying. I'm gonna hit you.
Who was gonna sue who though? Who was gonna sue who?
I don't know.
See what I'm saying?
This would have been Corey's second incident, so I'm not sure.
Was it actually Corey or somebody else on that? I think it was somebody else on the show that ain't on there no more.
Yeah. I forgot the dude's name. You know what I mean?
It's still a second incident though.
But the second incident where he had, you know what I mean, a guest on that got, you know what I'm saying? I think the last one caused him a pretty caused him a nice little bit, caused him a little check.
Wow. Yeah. So okay. So
Detroit delegation, we do not stand by Anton.
Yeah, you know he gonna call the police immediately.
Somebody gonna call the police. Yeah, he definitely gonna call the police.
Definitely, yeah.
He hit me. That's why he ain't moved because he knew he got the. Think he had his bodyguards with him, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Of course, he always got his bodyguards. When you make that much trouble and talk that much itch about black people, you're gonna walk with your bodyguards.
Yeah, all right. Let's see.
Second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
No.
This my show. This
cool.
my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
You're not gonna
come at me with
that.
Say I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go out back right now. We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit. We can go out back right now.
Anton wasn't gonna do nothing. He wasn't gonna do nothing. He turned right back around. We all right?
No, it's just not respect.
Yo, she was in his ear. Don't mess up the bag. You about to mess up the bag. Don't mess up the bag. I can tell it, yo. I can tell. She was like, man, you about to mess up this money, man. Don't ain't even work for you. She talked him off the ledge, yo. I wanted to chat if they really was trying to fight. Hey, chat, was they really trying to fight or they just was tripping? What was they doing, man? All right, I think we can stop it right here, yo. Nobody wasn't trying to fight, man. That's a very interesting thing, man. Yeah, man. Anton is a wild guy. Mr. Daniels, he's a wild guy, yo. You be hating, yo. Mm-hmm. Man, look, we had about 2 hours and 8 minutes, man. That's our first little reaction, man. Had a little fun, man. Hey, Chris, you want to close out, man? Like I say, for the last damn time, nigga, you got more welcome to the club than any goddamn body, local. Set the precedence now on how we gotta welcome people on, man.
Hey, man, you guys tune in to the Pseudo Killas. It's official. I am a Pseudo Killer official. Check me out over there at Morning Coffee. Y'all know what it is, man. Get smart. Don't get mad. It is what it is. Pseudo's got to eat too.
Cedric.
Oh man, that's a good one, man. Welcome to the family, Chris. That arrow on that what you say, that bullseye on your back just got a lot bigger. So get prepared to get dragged and ragged in this community a little bit. But yeah, man, I appreciate you over here. It was I saw it coming. Yeah, so I'm glad, man.
Mm-hmm. Juju, the queen. Where you at? I see you tight. Tell us good night. Gullah. A Gullah phone ain't working.
Go to sleep.
Was no, I'm chilling, man. What's good, man? I'm frying me I'm frying the egg real quick.
Cuban egg. He frying a Cuban egg, ain't you? Something with the Cuban dish, ain't you?
Yeah, some rice, some platanos verde. You know what I'm saying? Some green plantains.
I knew it. See, there you go. What the hell you doing? Plantains. I got that. Plantains.
Tostones. Yeah, this is about this time of night. You go down to the Spanish joint and you get you some tostones. Yeah.
Some platanos. That's what it basically right.
So, what you got?
Yeah, man, it's been a good show, man. Shit, like I said, we welcome Chris to the family, man, and we get a lot of hate from pseudos, man. But shit, if I was pseudo, I hate us too, man. Shit, I'll have a good one.
Oh yeah, man. All right, there, Sosa, man. Appreciate you, man. Cedric Ortega.
Yeah, man. Peace to everybody. You know what it is. Check us out on Paradigm Shift. Me and Chris gonna be tag teaming over there as well, beating the pseudos up. And yeah, we love y'all. Yeah, even though the pseudos apostle, all y'all crazy folks, we love y'all.
Oh, apostle, I'm crazy. You ain't lying, man. Shoot, man. I don't know what Juju is. Hey, look, man, this was a good reaction, man. Very interesting. At the end of the day, man, I'm glad they ain't throw them hands, man. But you know what it is, man. We definitely see you, Anton Daniels. We see you, bro. You're a little wild guy there, man. Real wild guy, man. Hey, man, look, make sure y'all check us out on all social medias. We definitely on Facebook. We got a Pseudo Killer Facebook group, man. Big up to all the Pseudo Killers that didn't make it here. Big up to all the Pseudo Killers on the panel. Big up to the chat, man. Appreciate the chat, man. Great show. The first of many, man. And you know how we do it, man. Dan Daniels was actually putting out that well-organized live right there. A whole lot of wild talking points, man. I hope y'all didn't fall for that because that was real interesting, man. Look, man, with that, we out.
It's a Pseudo Killas thing. We make bells ring. We drop facts like bombs. Let the truth clang. We move with reason. We cut through the fiction. It's a leftover instinct. That's our conviction. It's a Pseudo Killas thing. We make bells ring. We drop facts like bombs. Let the truth clang. We move with reason. We cut through the fiction. It's a leftover instinct. That's our conviction. That's our conviction. Killers forever. Killers forever.